Hey there, welcome back to the Weekly Word. Thanks for joining us this week to see where we are. I'm beside a very, very big poplar tree. There's several of them in this cove like this. It's called Poplar Cove. We're at the Joyce Kilmer Memorial Forest. That would be Mr. Joyce Kilmer. He was killed in action in World War I by a bullet to the head. That'll do it. Before that, he had previously been a writer, and he wrote a poem that posthumously became one of the more well-known American poems called Trees. I think that I shall never see a poem as lovely as a tree. And then I always like the last stanza too that said, poems are made by fools like me, but only God can make a tree. This place is just off the Chirahela Skyway, just 3 miles or so when you come to the end of the Skyway from Tellico Plains. And instead of turning right toward Robbinsville, you turn left and you'll bring you to the Joyce Kilmer Memorial Forest. These are said to be the largest trees east of the Mississippi River. They've said to have been growing for over 500 years, which means about the time 1492 when Columbus was sailing the ocean blue, they were acorns maybe just starting to sprout out of the ground back then. But it's a nice place to visit. There's a couple of miles, little hiking trail in here to come up and see the big trees, and it's really something. Everybody ought to see it at least once. Our mountains used to be covered with trees like this, I guess. These were about to be lost. One logging company had bought the property and went bankrupt back in the early 30s, and another logging company had bought it and was building a railroad this way, and they built Santila Dam and cut them off. And I understand there was a third company owned it, and they already had the logging equipment on site when the federal government decided to purchase it for the exorbitant price of, I think it's $28 an acre, back when land was selling for $2 to $4 an acre in the mountains, which my ancestors had bought hundreds of thousands of acres of back then, don't you? But it's a great place to come and just admire the trees and give thanks to the Creator who created these lovely mountains. And remember that the Creator, He became man in the person of Jesus, and He died. Jesus died on a tree for us, a tree that's fashioned into a cross. And 3 days later, He arose again. He's alive forevermore. Join us next week on the Weekly Word. We'll find another outdoor adventure. See ya. I'm going to go check out some more trees.